I was thinking about this, and there's one that really just comes to mind. I used to work with a little guy, and he had some really intense behaviors. He had very limited communication. And there was one day in a session where I presented an AAC device. We had been trialing it over a few weeks, and one day it just clicked for him, and he started using it purposefully and engaging with it. And since that day, he started carrying it around. He was using it throughout the day. He navigated to a bunch of different pages, and it just clicked for him that day. And I remember sitting there with the RBT, and we both started just crying out of happiness with this kid. And you could just see it in his eyes. Like it was this magic moment where he got it. He understood we were trying to help him communicate, and instantly we saw the behaviors decrease, and he was just thriving. You could tell how happy he was.
I've worked in a lot of different settings. I've worked in almost every setting possible with pediatrics, and I was feeling very burnt out, not feeling like I was truly in a position that I wanted to be. And I saw Soar and its values of using a naturalistic play-based model and a collaborative team just truly aligned with what I wanted next. And I've enjoyed working here with such a great team and leadership.
So one of the things that's really special about Soar's play-based approach to therapy and using the Early Start Denver model is that it really ensures that the therapist and the child are learning through play and having a lot of fun in what they're doing on a day-to-day basis. And that means that on your day-to-day, what you are worried about is really thinking about, how can I engage this child? How can I have the most fun with them? How can I really embed this learning opportunity into this really fun activity, versus worrying about, how can I get this child to sit at this table and do more flashcards with me? And so it really takes the focus onto the child, onto the fun, and onto the engagement. That doesn't mean there aren't challenging moments. All young kids have challenging moments in their day-to-day, but what we think is really, really special is really focusing on that learning through play and learning through fun, which means that your day-to-day is a lot more that way as well.
Makes it so much more fun. It's so awesome just getting to see the kids be able to interact with those highly preferred toys, all those highly preferred activities, and actually want to be at Soar and come to therapy.
I mean, just getting the perspectives of 3 different disciplines about one child is a game changer. You get to understand their behaviors, you get to understand their sensory needs, you get to understand what communication system would work best. And when that kind of all comes together, you can really just see how much of an impact it has on a kid. And also it's great for us. It's not this one-sided kind of therapy approach. It's really collaborative. It allows you to think about different aspects of the child. I'm not just thinking about speech, I'm thinking about things OT would work on, things BCBAs would work on. So they're getting that kind of intensive care on all domains across the day. And it's really great that we can just grab someone in the hallway and say, hey, I saw this today. I'm not really sure if that's something that you've seen before, and you can really problem solve in the moment to make the best decision for a child. And I think that's a big reason why our kids make so much progress, is because we're constantly communicating with them.
Apply. Okay, I don't think it's gonna get better than that.